Good morning, everyone. How are we doing today? Welcome to our Shares, which is the segment on your property VA where you can ask me anything about business growth and outsourcing. And obviously, we are property focused. So if you've got questions around sort of property development, feel free to reach out as well. We had some technical difficulties with getting onto Zoom, as it does happen. So that's what happens. Technology, you can't live with it, you can't live without it. So what I'm going to do, if you've got any particular comments, feel free to tap in the little boxes below. But what we're going to do today is talk about sales. And I'm going to go through, a few weeks ago, we talked about the business hierarchy of needs and how sales is the foundation of what the hierarchy of needs is. So I'm going to do a little bit of a sharing the screen type thing so you can actually have a look at what we're talking about. And if you need to recall what the business hierarchy of needs is, it's essentially based on Maslow's hierarchy of needs and establishing what a lot of businesses, pretty much all businesses, find essential to their business to be able to survive. We've had a little bit of pause. Be able to survive and keep growing. And, we've got our, fix this next evaluation questions, which a lot, we get all our clients to fill out. And without a doubt, I would say probably 90% of them are in that sales foundation there. So I'm going to share my screen. Bear with me for a moment while I do all the little clicky things. Share screen. Here we go. So hopefully you can see that. And we talk about the business hierarchy of needs, where we start with sales and then we look at the profitability. We look at order, which is efficiency, your systems and processes that you put in place, the impact that you're giving within the company, not just to yourself, your team and your community, and what if you could get to the point of really building a legacy in what you're doing. So let's start with sales. So we all want sales. We know that we need to be able to get a level of leads and customers and attract customers. But what we really need to work through is this concept of lifestyle congruence. What does that mean? Basically, it's working out, and you need to get a pen and paper out, is working out what your company's sales performance must be to support your personal comfort. So what does that mean? Effectively, it talks about being able to work out what you need as the business owner to be able to live comfortably. And I always say comfortably is, whether it's $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, 15, 20, whatever that number might be, you need to work out what that level of income needs to be for you to maintain a basic but comfortable lifestyle. So I'm not talking about necessarily, I was going to say business trips, but at the moment, no one's making any trips anyway. Holidays every month or whichever. We're talking about the basic need to begin with, because effectively that allows you to cover your cost, if want for a better word. So say if you've established that to be $10,000 a month, and that's just for you as the business owner, and then not forgetting, then you've got to include your expenses for the business itself. So what we need to be able to work out is that whole cash flow. What sort of cash burn do you have in your company on a monthly basis that you need to cover at the very least, and include you as the business owner in terms of the amount of income that you want. So just work out that might be, $20,000 a month. Did I say 20? $20,000 a month. So we've got to work out from there how much revenue we need to make for us to be able to generate that level of income to support your lifestyle as well as cover your company's expenses. So to be able to do that, we need to look at how much income we need to bring in. So let's work out that your net profit, I'm going to use sort of high level numbers, is you're bringing in 20,000 a month, and you've got expenses of 10,000 a month. And if you include, say, your business as the owner's revenue at 5,000, and that's 15,000 in total, we need to make sure we generate that 15,000 every month to cover it. And so if your revenue is 20,000 minus expenses, you've got $5,000 of profit, give and take there. Just really, really high level numbers. So how do we get to that 20,000 is probably what we need to be really looking at. And let me just check that the video is running, because from what I'm seeing, it may not. No, that's fine. Yes, okay, it started going again. So how do we get to that 20,000? We really need to look at our numbers, because at the end of the day, if you want consistent income and cash flow and revenue, it's working out how many leads you need to be able to get that 20,000. So let's work out our numbers again. If each of your leads brings in, say, $2,000 worth of revenue. So don't forget, we need to be able to target towards 20,000 worth of revenue. One lead brings in $2,000 of revenue. In simple terms, how many deals do you need to get every month to be able to make 20,000? That's 10. So we need to have 10 paying clients each month, whether it's clients, deals, whichever way that you work it out, you need to have 10. So the question you need to be asking is, am I getting the 10 that I need? Actually, no, that's 20. We need 15,000. All right, so 15,000 a month. So if each of our clients, and I'll just work out whole numbers again, because, maths. So each client brings in 1,500 a month for you. So we need to be able to secure 10 clients or 10 deals. And what we need to assess is, are we getting those 10 deals every month? If not, where are you at the moment? Is it 3? Is it 5? Is it 8? And if that's the case, look at where you are at the moment and say, all right, if it's 5 leads, and we need to be able to increase the number of leads that we're attracting, what you need to also look at is, how are we converting and the percentage of conversion that you're making on those leads. So again, for example, and I should probably put numbers in here, but I hope you're getting this. Say if you have a 20% conversion rate. And when I say conversion rate, it means that if you have, I'm going to stop sharing here so I can see people. Where's Zoom? Zoom. Oh, here we go. No, I can't stop sharing for some reason. So I was talking about conversion rates. So say, for example, you've got a 10%, oh, sorry, I said 20% conversion rate. So let's work it out, all right? We've got, and then when I say conversions from the number of inquiries that you get, whether that's inquiries or that's quotes that you give, you need to work out what the steps are that your client needs to make to get through to the sale. So sometimes there might be inquiries, and inquiries could be different from quotes as well, not forgetting. So say you get inquiries, and if we're talking about, for example, you might be, You might be a builder, you get a whole lot of inquiries, and you might need to write a proposal, and it's then when you close the sale. All right, so there's 3 steps there. And say overall, it's 20% of conversion from the number of inquiries that you get. So we won't go through to proposals. If that's the case, and 20%, you want that 20% to equal the 10 clients or 10 deals, projects that you want. So you've got to work backwards from there. And I'm going to use my fancy calculator on my phone, and just correct me if I'm wrong. It's terrible, isn't it? 20% divided by 10. We need 200. 20%, is that right? Times 150 times 20 is 10. I know, this is terrible. You're all shaking your head. We need 50 inquiries. Does that make sense? So I'll go through that again. If you've seen from your track record that on average you are converting 20% of your inquiries, you need to be able to have 50 inquiries a month. So it's all the numbers, a numbers game, right? So 50 inquiries gives you a very good chance that you'll be able to convert the 10 clients every month. All right, we won't go into too much detail as to what happens in between, but that sort of gives you an idea. So then the question becomes, are we getting the 50 inquiries that we need? And if not, what do we need to get to that point? And that's what I'm going to speak about next week. But what I'm going to send out to you is a little bit of homework to do, is to work out what is your monthly cash burn. And includes your income and all the expenses that you have, fixed expenses, your floating expenses, and I'm not an accountant, but look at all the expenses that you have for your business every month, plus your income, and work out what that number is. And that becomes the number that you need to, at the very minimum, clear every single month before you work on your profitability. Right, so let me know. We have a worksheet that we can share with you. If you're unsure where you are on the business hierarchy of needs, we have, I'll include to this the link for the Fix This Next evaluation, and it gives you a bit of an idea of, first of all, things to think about, but where you are sitting on this on the hierarchy of needs. And then, if you need to talk about, what do we do to work out what this number is, what the magic number is, and then how do we get past that magic number? We're going to talk about this a little bit more next week. Hope this was helpful. Put your comments below if you need to, and I'll be able to answer them throughout the day. And have a great day. See you guys later. I'm trying to figure out how I can swap back to my image, and I apologize. Zoom's doing funny things. So I'll speak to you all again soon. Take care. Bye. Oh, we're having trouble. Oh, there it is. Still going, aren't we? Oh, Zoom, what have you done? Zoom, whatever you've done lately, it's really mucking up what I got used to. I'm stuck in Zoom mode. There we are. Alrighty, everyone. Again, any comments, pop it below. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Cheers. Bye.